What is up, guys, and welcome back to episode of the F123 Mobile Racing Career Mode. We're here for episode number 60 then today for the Austin Grand Prix, or the United States Grand Prix in Texas specifically here. As we make our way towards the line, we're going to do the normal thing of skipping qualifying here. We're back at Texas, which, as most of us know here, is a very player-friendly circuit, so hopefully this time around we can turn it around. But we got Verstappen on pole here in front of us, so we're going to have a bit of a task to try and see if we can get past him. But I think we got this as we go then to 5. Red license for the United States Grand Prix. Let's see if we can have a good race and bounce back from Suzuka. Lights out, and away we go. And we were held there for a very, very long time here, but we are underway nonetheless here. And now towards turn 1 we go. This is a great place to overtake here, making our way towards turn 1 here, up the inside of a bunch of these guys here. We got, I forget who that is. I think it's one of the Haas drivers. I'm not sure who it is there. That's Hulkenberg just ahead of us, but we could not make the move stick, and unfortunately, out of all of that, we only got P14 out of that. We almost go completely off track. We're managing to catch it at the last second. We got Bottas just behind us, tries to make a move, but he's actually going to end up compromising his own line here. But look at the speed of this Red Bull through these high-speed corners. This is where the Red Bull truly shines here, but we got Hulkenberg just ahead of us here. Let's see if we can make a move into this hairpin using some ERS. Very, very nice. And we got Ricciardo just ahead of us. He's got a great start here, up into P13 for him, and now up the inside of us then, of a couple guys. We get a corner cut penalty at that corner specifically, which doesn't really make sense because that corner has typically not been a problem from us. And really, the thing is, really at Texas, is the COTA circuit for some reason in this game is very inconsistent with its corner cut penalties. There are a lot of places where you can corner cut, as we sent up the inside of Ocon and Stroll, and case in point there, we cut that corner pretty severely, and we did not get a corner cut penalty for that. As we go on the outside of Norris there, he hits us in the rear by accident. But we managed to get away scot-free this time around. This time, a McLaren not ruining the race. It's in the dry, at least. So we got Sainz ahead of us here. That's Russell in P4 here. We got a great run through this triple apex right-hander here. Can we send it up the inside into... I'm going to go for the outside. This could be a pretty brave move here. We just don't make it work there. We have the momentum Suzuka on the outside of Russell there, somehow pulling that off. And just like that, we're up into P4 then, and now made that P3 as we make our way past the Monegasque driver here. But he's got decent speed, that Ferrari, but the Red Bull, I think, is just a little bit faster here, picking up a distant totem from Alonso here. Thank you very much, and we're going to send our thanks to the two-time world champion by overtaking him. And now, it is yet another Red Bull 1-2 with Verstappen leading ahead of us, but now we should have the chance to overtake the Dutchman here through the sweeping sections of this circuit here, taking a very, very nice line here. And Verstappen is, well, I think he's looking in his mirrors a little bit. He's pretty quick through this section as well. This Red Bull is very, very fast overall here. We've already pulled almost a full second gap to Leclerc behind us, and he's actually overtaken Alonso, so we kind of screwed Alonso over despite the fact that he gave us a tow down that main straight. So, sorry Alonso, but anyways, making our way past Verstappen. Again, the corner penalties are very, very odd around this circuit, so I'm not going to we question that, but it's a drag race now between me and Verstappen as we make our way then towards the next corner. Who's going to break the latest here between the two drivers here? None of us willing to give an inch as we make our way towards this left-hander. We're going to break later, then Verstappen just get it stopped here, and now we're up into P1 then. We got a full battery to spend, by the way, onto the next lap. There really is no need to really use any battery around the circuit, just because, you know, it really is a player-friendly circuit. We can make up so much time through a lot of these corners and really abuse the track limits quite easily here and really gain a lot of time on the AI here. The AI don't really know how to exploit this track for some reason, which, to be fair, I do get. That's not really necessary as we go probably about 16 leagues too wide out of that corner. But anyways, in this final corner here, we're going to use some ERS here off this corner and now start the final lap then. Let's see if we can do a 3 purple sector lap here around the circuit of the Americas here in towards the turn 1 here, uphill braking zone. You can't really see the apex, so you just got to pray it's almost there here. We go, again, pretty wide here, but carrying the momentum through that sharp corner here, and now using the ERS here down this downhill section, making our way through the sweeping corners here, taking it all flat out here. No brakes are necessary here. As long as you take a nice solid line through here, you are set here. Through sector 2, or through the sector we go, 21.703 in that first sector here. Very, very nice here. Now taking a very solid line through that right left-hander here. Now on towards the back straight here. Good run out of here is key here. Got plenty of battery to use out of this corner here, taking a nice tight line here, and now using some ERS down this very long straight here as we don't have the DRS because of course we're in the lead by 6.5 seconds, as we made that 7 now, as the gap is exponentially going up pretty much at this rate. But now coming into the end of Sector 2 here towards Sector 3 here, braking a little bit later than I would have liked, but we still managed to hit the apex very nicely here. 38.433 in that middle sector here. That's another purple sector here. Can I make it 3 purple sectors here and take a very dominant win at Circuit of the Americas here through that left-hander here. Very nice. And now through this triple right-hander here, we have just a little bit of battery there. Somehow managing to save some ERS, despite the fact that we kind of screwed that up here. But into the final 2 corners here, very, very nice. One more corner to negotiate with us. And as we come through this corner across the line, it is going to be a very dominant victory. 10 seconds ahead than Upper Verstappen and well ahead of the rest of the competition. Another 1-2 for Red Bull here, and we take the fastest lap. That's going to be it for them for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy it, definitely be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next episode.